Good evening, everyone. We are live from Winegart Stadium, located on the campus of East Los Angeles College here in Monterey Park. I'm Albert Robles, and you're watching tonight's game here on SportsNetUSA.net. Tonight's going to be the Huskies of East Los Angeles College versus the Rustlers of Golden West College. And with more and play-by-play, here is Rich Estrella.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And welcome to Winegart Stadium, everybody, for tonight's contest between the East LA Huskies and Golden West Rustlers, two teams that know each other very well. Of course, East Los Angeles has a long history, and they play here at the famed Winegart Stadium. This is a great place. This is where Roosevelt and Garfield meet up every year. It's one of the few places that can hold the crowd as they get rather large. And it looks like East Los Angeles has won the coin toss, and they elect to receive as we get ready to kick off here from Winegart Stadium. Lamont White is deep for East LA. And getting ready to kick it off here as we just had the national anthem for Golden West. Number 55 out there getting ready to tee it up. Fernando Mancia will kick off. As they tee it up, and we will get underway here from Winegart, actually located here in the city of Monterey Park. Kickoff goes to the 10-yard line. Coming to the near side with it on the return for East Los Angeles, number 29. That's Tanner Anderson. Anderson gets it out for about a 20-yard return, and they're going to mark it right about the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for East LA, right at the 30. And we'll get underway here. We'll see the first series for East LA. Trying to see who's going to be out under center. And it looks like Michael Anderson is under center. Normally it's Dante Bell, but I believe he's out tonight. Anderson hands off. First back through. We'll get a number for you here. Is back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. Bring up 2nd and 10. The ball carrier, number 9, Brandon Giron. So Giron getting back to the line of scrimmage. And it brings up 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. Just underway here. And the Huskies with the football. So we have a quarterback change. Michael Anderson started, and I believe Dante Bell has some type of injury he suffered last week. And he will not be playing tonight. They're apparent. Last week, a big 44-3 loss to Fullerton. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Here we go, Giron again. Straight up the gut. And he's going to get maybe a yard and a half, maybe 2 yards on that carry, as the Huskies continue to stay on the ground. The Huskies come in today 1-2. Golden West 2-1. They haven't had any common opponents yet, but they will down the line. But right now they got a chance to each one notch another win tonight. Anderson and Giron in the backfield. Check that. That's Anderson. The pass goes incomplete, but there's a flag. So we'll see what the penalty's all about. Anderson lined up in the backfield that time, not Giron, but the pass goes incomplete. See if it's an interference call, and which side of the ball it's going to go on. All right, they indicate somebody was holding in there, and they got a pass interference going up against Golden West. It'll bring up 1st down as a holding, 1st down for the Huskies at the 41-yard line. I don't know if the holding was a direct result of not being able to complete that pass or was on the line, but just the same, it's 1st and 10 for the Huskies now. Pass complete to Anderson out in the flat. Anderson turns it upfield. Anderson Crosses the 40-yard line before he's run out of bounds by a host of Rustlers, and it'll be another first down for the Huskies. The ball down to the 38-yard line. About a 21-yard completion there. And first down as the Huskies are now into Rustler territory at the 38. Tanner Anderson lining up in the backfield. Pass downfield, incomplete. Nobody there. Looks like a little miscommunication. Anderson didn't look like he was under a heavy rush there to throw it away, so just miscommunication. Second down, 2nd and 10. So Michael Anderson, the quarterback. We have Tanner Anderson in the backfield. Lined up right behind the quarterback. Pass this time goes, and it's almost intercepted, incomplete. Good defense there by Golden West. That was number 21. That was Quincy Hankins, and Hankins had two hands on it. He got right in front of him. Just wasn't quite able to pull it in for the interception. Good effort, though. And it's going to bring up now, I believe, 4th down for the Huskies. Well, that's what they have on the sideline. It's supposed to be 3rd, I guess. And now they change it. So the Huskies, after moving the ball pretty well, have got a crucial 3rd and 10 here early in the first quarter. Anderson looking to pass. Anderson has it tipped, and it falls dead. Good defensive play there. And that was Andrew Jordan with the tip. So it's a 4th down now, and the Huskies will have to punt.
Was it number 6 that tipped?
That's what I saw, number 6.
Yeah, number 6 tipped.
Kroby Parker Pinto will punt. And let's see who's deep for the Rustlers. Noah Burdick is deep all by himself. The kick gets off, and looks like it went into the end zone, out of bounds though, and that's going to be a touchback. So they'll bring the ball out, 1st and 10 now for the Rustlers, as they get their first possession of this ball game. So the Huskies moved that ball. They had a 31-yard drive before it stalled at the 38. And now we'll get a look at the Rustlers. They get the ball at the 5-yard line, so apparently that's where it went out. It looked like it went out in the end zone, but they have it out at the 5-yard line. The give to number 20 looks like Ray. And it just goes for a short gain. Actually, they had a 5-yard gain, so now it's going to be 2nd and 5. Like a hurry-up offense going. Will Burns at quarterback. Burns throws, has complete, and pushed out of bounds after a first down gain. Pickup there is Noah Burdick. So first down, they move the chains out to the 22. 1st and 10, Golden West. Burns under center. And actually, he's in the shotgun right now. That's Beck Walker in the backfield, number 9. Little play action fake there. Another fake. And that's Will Burns. Burns with a nice carry. He gets out about 7 yards, maybe 8. Let's see where the spot's at the 30, so it'll be an 8-yard pickup. So the ball's at the 30-yard line. There was a lot of moving parts on that play. There was a little play action fake, then there was a little fake pass, then there was a jump and a juke and an 8-yard gain. Here we go, 2nd and 2 now. The officials are calling an official timeout. That's Beck Walker in the backfield along with Burns. This looks like a passing play, but they hand off. Yeah, 3 people out wide that time. Everybody's looking intense. Beck Walker with the carry. And Walker looks like he got the first down. They're saying move the chains, and he did get the first down. So about a 3-yard pickup. And the Rustlers are moving. It's 27 yards on this drive. He started at the 5-yard line. The give again goes to number 9. That's Walker. And Walker bullies his way forward, right up the gut. And they're going to give him a 4-yard gain on that. That's legit. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Won't do that again. Here we go, 2nd down, 6. Burns gets sacked, hit hard, and it looks like East LA's recovered. Jarheed Woodley. Looked like he made a big play, and he recovered the fumble. I believe it was number 10 with the sack, that wasn't it? Dalen Story. Story hits number 16, Will Burns, in the back, and Woodley comes up with the fumble. And East LA, just like that, it's in business at the 29-yard line of the Rustlers. Oops. 1st and 10. And the Huskies back at it. Anderson is the quarterback. Pitch goes to Chris Hicks. Hicks trying to find some room, and he gets tossed back for a huge loss. Huge loss there. The tackle made by number 56, Brandon Soliu. And Soliu with the sack, putting it all the way back from the 29 down to the 45. About a 16-yard loss there. And they stop the play again. See what's going on. They're not going to reposition the ball or anything. They're just making sure everything's lined up perfectly. They're looking at the sideline, so we're going to get underway again. So the sack now makes it 2nd and 25. Actually, it's 26. Anderson back to pass, quick pass, incomplete. He unloaded that pass just a little too quick, but remember, Anderson getting a start today. He's got to work out some cobwebs. I have a feeling as the game goes, he's going to get a lot better. So to bring up a 3rd down, 26. So the Huskies line it up. They have a 2-back set. They got to throw the ball. There's a penalty marker. Pass is incomplete. Either somebody was offside or somebody moved. It's motion going against the Huskies. So they're going to decline the penalty. Going to be a 4th down now, and the Huskies will have to kick. This is tough because you don't get a lot of turnovers in any game, and they had a gift at the 29, and they were unable to capitalize on it. Matter of fact, they got pushed back out to the 45. So now they have to punt. Pinto in to kick. And it looks like Burdick is back again for the punt return. The last punt went out at the 5-yard line. It was a great punt. It was a great punt. Let's see if he can pin him again. Pinto kicks it from his own 42. And this time Burdick gets the catch on the full run, and there he goes. Burdick has one man to beat, and he may or may not beat him. Let's see. And he did. Touchdown, Rustlers. There is a flag on the field at the 40-yard line. There's 2 flags down there, so something happened, and it looks like this is going to come back. So we'll see what the call is, and if they call it back, what a shame. That was about an 80-yard return or thereabouts. All for naught, or are they going to? Is it against East Los Angeles? We'll see. Yeah. Yep, it's going against the Rustlers, so this is going to be called back. It was a great run just the same. Everybody loves to see a home run, but if you have a foot out of the batter's box, it's not going to count. So here we go. Ball at the 45-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Golden West. We have 8 minutes and 17 seconds left here in the first quarter of play. Wow, East Los Angeles. Boy, the Huskies just dodged a bullet, a big one. And here we go, back to it. That was Walker with the run to the far side of the field. He goes out of bounds. Looks like he might have got 4 yards. We'll see where they spot it. No, they're going to bring it back. He got 2 yards out of that run. He got 1 yard. All right, little discrepancy out there where the rest are standing. But it'll be 2nd down and 9. Burns at quarterback. He's got Walker in the backfield with him. Burns looking to throw, looks downfield. Pass is complete. And it's complete to the tight end. That's number 88, Trey Nelson. The guy about wide receiver. He looks like a tight end to me. He's big, very broad-shouldered. First down as the ball is now inside Husky territory at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10. Somebody's calling timeout. Looks like it's an official timeout. All right, they're trying to get a clock issue rectified here, and we'll get underway. In the backfield now for the Rustlers is Aaron Mitchell. We haven't seen Aaron run the ball today. But now you have 4 receivers out wide, so this looks like a passing situation on 1st and 10. We'll see where this goes.
Turn the play clock off, they said. Turn the play clock off. Turn the play clock off.
The pass out in the flat. Pass is caught. That's Hideo Ray. And Ray gets close to a 1st down. And we have another marker out there. And let's see what they call this time. And the way they're marching, it's going to be against the Huskies. Looks like a face mask possibility here. And it is. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Rustlers on the 15-yard line. They're making the most of this trip right here. The give goes to number 22. That's Mitchell. They're going to bring it back. And it looks like it's going to be 1st and 15 now if they march off 5. And they're going to march it off now. 1st and 15 now at the 20-yard line. So Mitchell in the backfield.
And it looks like the referees, Rich, have issued a sideline warning onto Golden West.
Man, you got to watch those sidelines. You can run into people or get run over by a referee. They won't stop. They'll get those arms out and knock you down. You deserve it. Whoa. Little play action. Passes high, incomplete over the middle. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and 15. There was really nobody over the middle. And I don't know if somebody got jammed up or it was just a miscommunication. So look for another pass play here on 2nd and 15. Receivers are split out wide, 2 and 2, and it's a keeper. And it looks like it's Will Burns is brought down finally. And he's inside the 10-yard line, down to the 5. So they might have to measure this to see if he's got a 1st down or not. Let's see where they spot it. Yeah, they're going to have to measure this, I think. Now it looks like the nose of the football was spotted. Now they bring the ball back. So it's 3rd down, and I would say, a penny. The length of a penny. The pass in the corner of the end zone is caught, but he's out of bounds. Pass is received out of bounds, and we have another penalty flag. And it was right at the line of scrimmage where they threw it. So I don't know if it's going to go against East LA for offsides, because they did cross the line, but nothing was done. Not initially. I think they're waiting for somebody to throw that flag. So 1st and goal now at the 3-yard line. Fumbled snap, recovered by Golden West. They didn't get hurt by it. Beck Walker with the fumble recovery, but he recovered it pretty much right back. They lost about maybe a yard, maybe 2, not that much. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a scoop 6. Because that ball was on the ground. Somebody scoop it up and go all the way. All right, 2nd and goal from the 5. Pass is caught. Touchdown. Touchdown, Golden West. The Rustlers get on the board first. That's number 19, Micah Maurer. Maurer with a 5-yard touchdown catch from his quarterback, Will Burns. And the extra point. Soleil, or check that. That's 55, Mancia. Mancia's kick is up, and it splits the uprights. It's good. Timeout on the field with 5:17 left here in the first quarter of play. Golden West is now up 7-0. Will Burns, man, just that time it was on. Right in the middle, do the ball right at the numbers. Nice catch there. Micah Maurer with the catch. So we'll see if the Huskies can respond. And again, 5:17 left here in the first quarter of play. So the Huskies got to get it on now. This will be their 3rd possession. Last chance U. Speaking of last chance U, this is the 50th anniversary of the Huskies state championship, the only state championship in the history of the school. Quite a football team. A lot of the players are out there celebrating in the end zone. The We'll call that the closed end. And the kick is underway. And the Huskies have it, and they get out to the 31-yard line. That was number 39. That was Pinto, actually. First and 10 now for the Huskies. The ball is going to be spotted at the 32-yard line. Michael Anderson getting the start today. And he has Giron in the backfield. Giron goes in motion, looking out in the fat. Again, the pass is just, he led him too far, too quickly. And the pass drops it down for an incomplete pass. And it'll bring up 2nd and 10. Anderson a little quick on those passes out to the flat. Needs a little more time for that thing to develop. 2nd and 10 at the 32. Huskies showing pass here. Anderson looks, throws, pass is intercepted. Not much of a return there, but pass is intercepted. Anderson's pass on the interception end, the receiving end is Nigel Mills. Just makes the catch, secures it, hits the ground, and just like that, the Rustlers have the ball deep inside Husky territory. 1st and 10 from the 31. All right. So the offense back out for the Rustlers. That's Mitchell in the backfield, along with Burns. Burns gives to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to break outside, has to swing back in, but is brought down. He gets 2 yards, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 8. Good defensive play there by the Huskies, just wrapping and bring him down. On the stop there, it was Nicholas Romero. Nice wrap by that guy. That's the best way to tackle. Wrap, pick him up, set him down. 2nd and 8. Mitchell out in the flat. Burns looks, Burns throws. Pass is complete. That's Colin Payne, number 13. And Payne picks up about 14 yards or thereabouts. It's a 1st down. He gets down to about, what, the 15? Let's see where they mark it. 14-yard line. No, the 16-yard line. Take it back. So 2nd down. Or check that, 1st down. Ball at the 17. On a keeper, here goes Burns. Did it one time before, and Burns is brought down just shy of the goal line. Of course, the Rustlers all got their hands up, touchdown, but he did not get in. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Ball's basically at the goal line. Burns again gets in for the score. He's in by quite a bit. Still no signal by the officials. Not there, finally get a signal. And it's a touchdown for Golden West. That's the 2nd touchdown, or check that. That's the 1st touchdown for Burns. Burns had some good runs so far in this ball game. He had a touchdown pass earlier on the prior drive. So he finally gets his touchdown. On the prior touchdown, he pretty much set it up, got him deep in that end on a scramble or a keeper. And the extra point is up. And good. Mencia again. 3:18 to go. It's 14-0. Timeout on the field, 3:18, 14-0. And that should wake the Huskies up. They got to get it rolling now. They got to take care of the football and just get a drive, put something together, get some points.
Could you set it back to 322, please?
All right, Mancias is going to tee it up. Dropping deep for the Huskies now is number 29, Tanner Anderson. Number 0, Lamont White. Somebody's got to run it back here. All right, we'll see what kind of leg Mancias has now. There's the boot. And it goes down to Tanner Anderson. Anderson trying to get to the near side of the field, and they've got him. He got a gang on him, but he never went down. Give him credit. So 1st and 10. Ball's going to be probably around the 22, 23-yard line. And we get underway. I'm the Huskies here. I got to get some rhythm going. Got to run that ball a little bit, open things up. Giron in the backfield, along with Michael Anderson. And the Huskies, again, they're lining them all out, man. They got trips to the far side, got one out to the near side, and again, going to throw. This time it's caught, but it's not going to go for much. That's Lamont White on the receiving end, and I believe he got a yard, maybe 2 on the reception. It's all on the spot. No, they're going to bring it back. I thought he caught it further. I thought he was beyond the marker, but they said no. So that's a 2-yard loss there. So it's 1st and 12. They lose 2 yards on that quick swing pass. So 2nd and 12. Anderson and Giron in the backfield that is, and we have a timeout on the field. Yep, timeout. East Los Angeles taking one with 2:15 left here in the first quarter. It's 14-0 Golden West. And the sun's starting to sink a little bit. Maybe the Huskies will play a little bit better as it gets darker. At halftime, they're going to recognize the 50th anniversary, once again, of the 1974 Huskies football team. And what a difference looking down at that roster and the size of people. And just amazing how you fast forward 50 years and what a change. And the size of the athletes, it's unbelievable. All right, 2nd and 12 for the Huskies. Giron with the carry, but nothing doing. They're stiff up front. The Rustlers front 5, make it the front 7. They're packing it. Looks like another yard loss on there, possibly 2. It's a 2-yard loss, so now we're looking at 3rd and 14. Giron and Anderson in the backfield. Trips to the near side this time. Pass is incomplete. And it's going to bring 4th down. And the Huskies will have to punt it away. I'd be shocked if they went for it. And here comes punt team. Parker Pinto coming in to kick. And Golden West now, instead of having Burdick back there, they got Sarmiento, Robert Sarmiento, standing at the 40 to receive this. Here come the Rustlers. They're coming for it. And the ball's going to go. Nope. Sarmiento's going to pick it up. Sarmiento still got the room. He's going daylight down the sideline. He stepped out of bounds. He stepped out. That was amazing. I thought he was going to go. That must be one of those things you thought they had him, and next thing you know, this guy's in the end zone. Ha ha, Houdini, but not this time. What a magician, though. And let's see where they're going to spot it. So they spot it at the 41, 1st and 10. Clock running, or it will run, 1:20 to go. And here we go, Golden West going to keep things on the ground right now. That's Kendrick Thomas. It's another athlete we have not seen today. He's running the ball. Second down 2 now. Now they're mixing it up in the backfield. Little fake. Burns comes to the near side, and I think Burns got it. We'll see. Yeah, he did. 1st down. That was a good fake that time. They faked to give it to Kendrick Thomas, and then Burns ended up keeping it. Now they got Beck Walker in the background. So they're changing backs every play, which is really good if you're a running back on this team. Everybody's getting a shot. And there he goes. Nice tackle. We have a flag on the play. We'll see what's happening. So it's going against Golden West. We have a holding call, and they're going to march it off. It'll be a 1st and 20, and that'll be the last play of the first quarter, by the way. And there's no more gun sounding like the old days. So they just blow the whistle, man. Okay, timeout. We're going to switch sides. 14-0 the score here from Winegart Stadium. Golden West with the lead, trying to go to 3-1. And the Huskies having a little bit of problem with their offense. Of course, they have a new quarterback in today. Huskies have their work cut out for them. They need to get a stop right here and then get a score on the board. They're talking right now about the 74 championship football team coming in tonight. They had a nice reception for them earlier today. And they'll be out on the field to celebrate, man. That's a pretty big thing, you know. You only have one championship in the history of the college. And good to come back and be remembered for that. That's forever. Same year, though, the soccer team won a state championship, too. 74 was a good year for East LA. All right, we switch sides of the field. 1st and 20 now for the Rustlers. And the give goes to number 9. That's Walker. And Walker gets enough for a first down on that carry. Or check that, I'm sorry. He got back to the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage. My bad. So 2nd and 10 now.
You're just going off that original chain
Yeah,
placement.
well, they've been bouncing around today. Everybody going deep, whether it's their own fault getting sacked or their penalties. It's changing. Thomas in the backfield now. He's the lone back. I think they're going to throw, and they are. There goes Burns. He's going to keep it. Burns slides after about a 7-yard gain. And that's a good pickup for them. Now it's going to be 3rd down, about 4 yards actually, maybe 5. Yeah, it's 3rd and 5. This started at 1st and 20. So 15-yard pickup. This should be no sweat, right? We'll see. Thomas still in the backfield. Pass is incomplete. I think the receiver, he never looked back, so that tells me that he might have had the wrong route run. Might have had to either do a button hook on the outside or square out, but he never looked back. And the ball was thrown to the opposite shoulder, where it should have been thrown between the sideline and the receiver. The defensive player had no chance of getting it, but neither did the wide receiver as we get ready for a punt. Mancia's back in the ball game. Handling all the kicking duties today for the Rustlers. Kind of an off-centered snap. Fair catch is caught. Right about the 13, maybe the 14-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for ELAC. The fair catch was caught. Yeah, it looks like it's at the, see where they're going to spot it. Yeah, right at the 15-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10. So that's a positive for the Huskies. They got to stop this time. And let's see if they can burn some time off this clock and convert something. Anderson hands up off the gut. Looks like maybe 1.5 yards, 2 yards possibly. It's Giron with the carry. Said he got back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Now they have split backs. Giron with the carry, up the middle. Giron still on his feet, carrying a few tacklers with him across the 20. Out to about the 23. He's going to be just shy of a 1st down. So it's going to bring up 3rd down, about 2 to go. Big play here for the Huskies, deep in their own end. Giron in the backfield along with Anderson. To give to Giron, he's looking for a place to go. He's fighting. And I don't think they're going to get the 1st down. I think it's going to be about a 1/2 yard shy. We'll see where they spot. And I don't think he got enough. We'll see. Man, they spot it about 6 inches shy. So it's 4th down, and rather than have something go wrong, they're going to punt. It's fourth and inches, actually, and they're going to have to kick it away. Karobi Parker Pinto into kick. Burdick is dropped deep now for the Rustlers. Nice kick. Burdick with it, crosses midfield, and he's got a little head of steam now, trying to get to the sideline. And he's down at the 33. Good return, actually. They're going to have good field position. They should have just went for it. But that's hindsight talking right there. So they're pretty much at the same spot they were when they punted. And here comes Golden West. Mitchell with the ball, runs forward, picks up 8 yards. Or check that, that was Thomas. Mitchell's 22. The give again goes to Thomas. We have a penalty marker in the backfield. And there's somebody either moved or held, one or the other. I heard the referee was on 69. He's over there pleading his case. Saying, ref, I just got in the game, man. What are you doing? I'm going to have to go sit out and play. Kidding me? Wow, 10-yard penalty on that. Here we go. So the Rustlers move back a little bit. It's not what they do. It's another tough run there by Thomas. Thomas picks up some short yardage. They're going to spot the ball now at the 29, 3rd down. 3rd down, call it 5. It's 5.5. Thomas still in the backfield. Pass is incomplete, intended for the near side, and it's not going to happen. The intended receiver was number 13, Colin Payne. So 4th down, they're going to go for it. And they should. They're at the 29-yard line. If their kicker can't, make it that far, go for it. Thomas still in the backfield. Burns wants to throw it. Has a man open. Touchdown. Touchdown. 29-yard scoring strike. Pass is complete in the end zone. Touchdown grab there by Hideo Ray. We've called his name a few times tonight. And Ray puts it up. The Rustlers, that is, 20-0. Extra point pending. Mancia in again. Burdick will hold. And Burdick's the perfect guy to be your holder because if they want to fake it, he can just pick it up and go. He wouldn't even hesitate. And here's a snap, ball up, And the kick splits the uprights. It's good. Timeout on the field with 9:12 left here in the second quarter. And the score is 21-0, Golden West. So the Huskies have to come up with something before the half now. They have to take this drive down the field and get some points. Even if it's a field goal, doesn't matter. Just got to get some points now. Open it up. White's deep, along with Tanner Anderson for the return. The Rustlers have found the end zone via the air twice and on the ground once. Mancias to kick off. And the kick is taken at the goal line. Anderson brings it out to about the 17-18, just shy of the 20. 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Let's see if they have it in them. Take a long drive, so they can time off this clock and get some points. So the Huskies come back out. Ready to work this out. Anderson and Anderson in the backfield. Anderson to Anderson in the reception. Tanner gets out. A lot of running there, but he did pick up 5 or 6 yards, so good pickup on 1st down. Second and 5. Passes up high and complete, but nothing doing. No gain. Matter of fact, lost probably a couple yards on that. Big play there defensively and a big hit by number 10. That's Cruz Wheeler. And Wheeler's feeling it. So it's a 2-yard loss on the play. 3rd down. About 8 to go. Pass is incomplete. Yeah, I don't know. A little holding in there on the receiver in that time. Solid pass over the middle. Incomplete pass will bring up 4th down now. And the Huskies are going to have to kick again. Pinto's got Burdick deep. See if he can kick it past him. There's a kick. Nice high bounce, slowing things up, but Burdick's going to have some time to get going, and he does. Burdick crossed to the 40, out to the 35, to the 30, trying to cut back inside, brought down. Rolled out of bounds about the 25-yard line. Another good return by Burdick. Got to give it to him. About a 28-yard return that time, and there's a flag in the backfield at the 10-yard line. And that's where the kicker kicked the ball. So let's see what they're going to call here. No indication yet. Looks like it's going to go against the Huskies. Oh, no. Wish I could tell you what's going on. No signal down there yet. But it looks like it's going against the Huskies again. So they're going to get it. They're going to get a chance to kick this again. I don't know if it's going to be a different result or not, but they got a shot at it. I'd kick it away from this guy. You can't kick it straight, man. You got to kick it to the side. Now we have to stop the clock. Okay, I thought the penalty was marked off initially on the Huskies. Now they brought it back up. I think they moved the chains, and that's what was wrong. They already had moved the chains. So now they put him back, and we're looking at a 4th down. We never got an indication. So I don't know how we're at 4th and 3 now, but okay, it's 4th down. We're playing it again.
So like the penalty was assessed against Golden West. I still, again, like you, Rich, never saw the actual penalty itself.
Hold on, he's got to take that out of bounds. Now that's a touchdown. That's it. He should have just grabbed the ball and ran out of bounds with it. It would have been a 2 points. Now it's a touchdown. So let's wait and see what happens, man. They're going to do something here.
There might be an illegal kicking of the ball as well.
But they're going to decline that, so it's going to be a touchdown. Yeah, I'd decline that too. So just a learning moment here, man. If you're ever a kicker or anybody and the ball goes in the end zone and there's no way you're going to get out of it, you don't kick, you pick it up and you run out of bounds with it. It's only 2 points. And now the Rustlers go up by 4 touchdowns with 7:15 left. I never saw that before. Somebody kick a ball in the end zone like that. But you'll live long enough, you'll see everything eventually. Mancius again. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. Time out in the field once again. There's 7:15 left in the first half, 28-0 Golden West. Wow. They got to see if any of those Huskies that are, being from the 50th anniversary team get on the field tonight. They have some eligibility left. This is tough right now. The Rustlers will kick off once again. And the Huskies will have 7 minutes to get something going before halftime. All Golden West in the first half. And we still have 7 minutes to go. Not over yet. They got a big roster over there, so I think everybody's going to want to get some playing in today. And there's the kick. And the Huskies bring it out to the 21, 1st down. 1st and 10. So a rough go so far here.
Huskies return front to the 22-yard line. 1st down, Huskies.
All right, finally got everything settled down. First and 10 at the 22. Anderson throws, pass is complete. It's going for 3 yards, but it's a start. Yep, completion goes to Hicks. It's a matter of seeing. Okay, Hicks got 3 yards on the pass reception. It's going to bring up second down now. 7 yards to go. Anderson again, looks to pass, has a man. Pass is complete. And it's another nice gain, just short of a first down. Oh, he got it. Victor Rodriguez on the receiving end of that one. And it's 1st and 10 for the Huskies. And they're lining everybody out wide now. Little play action. And they stopped the play. It was okay, the pass was incomplete on that play. So to bring up 2nd and 10. Ball's at the 34-yard line. Okay, the Huskies show pass once again. We'll see. Pass is incomplete, almost intercepted. And incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down now. So the Huskies are moving right along, and all of a sudden they just ground to a halt here on 3rd down. 2 incomplete passes, and that one was almost picked off. Elijah Pitts, good football name. Anderson throws, Giron with it. And Giron going to be short of a first down. About an 8-yard gain, maybe 7. And it'll bring a 4th down. And the Huskies are going to go for it. They obviously they wanted somebody to jump off sides, and nobody's jumping. So now they'll probably kick it. We'll see. So the Huskies take a timeout with 5 minutes, 2 seconds left here in the first half. And this is a very crucial play for them. This is a 4th down play. They got 3 yards to go. You going to kick it or not? And it looks like they are. Anderson was just trying to draw everybody off sides. It didn't happen. Pinto now in the kick. And Burdick back. Burdick's had a good return every time. He's averaging about 28 yards, 30 yards a return now. He's done very well today. I'd kick it away. Pick a side. Kick it to the near side. He's standing on the far hash. There's a snap, and the kick is a nice high boot, but right at Burdick, right at him. And this will be the shortest return of the night for him. He gets 3 yards on that, but normally this kid's going for 20, 25 easy. That was a nice kick, though. That was a nice punt by Pinto. That was up high. Gave him plenty of time to get down there and cover the kick. 4:47 to go, 4:49 to go, that is, and Golden West has some time to get some more points on the board, and you know they're going to go for it. Unless they have a quarterback change. That's Nick Mendez at quarterback now. Number 12. 46 is also a fresh face in there we haven't seen today. That's Jai Williams, the running back. Out of Irvine University High School. Irvine's got a ton of high schools in there now. They're so built up down there residentially, and not surprised to see quite a few kids from the Irvine area on this roster, Golden West. Williams again in the backfield with the new quarterback Mendez. The pass is complete. Out to the far side of the field, still on his feet. We seen him earlier. That's number 88 on the receiving end of that one. Looks like Trey Nelson. And it's a first down. So the Rustlers are doing what you should do with the 4-touchdown lead. And this may be the last drive of the quarters. Get your players some playing time. There's a 2-yard gain on that run. Jai Williams still moving. So the Rustlers aren't going deep. I think they want to kill the clock going into halftime with this momentum. Mendez looking, throws, lets it fly. Incomplete pass. That was a deep ball. About 35 yards in the air. And with a lead like this, coming to the close of a half, you can do things like that. Give it a shot. So 3rd and 8. And the Rustlers look to the sideline to get their call. So obviously there's a motion penalty or something, procedure, 5-yard penalty. And that's A.J. Moore at quarterback. So now Moore's looking at 2nd and 14. Moore on the keeper. AJ's brought down at the 39. So you got about a 4-yard gain, close to 5, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Clock running, 2:22 left in the first half. 3rd down play here. Another penalty, procedure, going against Golden West. So they'll mark off 5 more yards on Golden West. Make it a little more challenging to convert this 3rd down play. You have a fresh set of players in there right now, just about everywhere. So they're interchanging players. Some people are not in rhythm yet. And now we have a timeout called on the field. So I'm not sure what side called it. Doesn't matter at this point. 2 minute. Is it a 2-minute warning? Isn't that new this year?
2-minute timeout.
Yeah, 2-minute timeout there. So it's going to stop play here. Golden West has it's a good opportunity to see what your your second unit can do. You're not under duress right now. Go for a home run. Just do it. You have nothing to lose. You punt the ball in the next one if you don't convert it. See what's happening. Boy, this is a tough game for the Huskies, man. They've really had a slow start this year, and it's continuing now. They beat Grossmont to start the season 34-7. Then it's been downhill from there. Ellen Hancock defeated them 40-7. Then Fullerton last week 44-3.
And Rich, it really just goes to show you just how important the quarterback position is, because last week against Fullerton, ELAC was actually doing fairly well. Their defense was keeping them in the game, but once Dante Bell came out of the game, Anderson and Lopez just really couldn't get the offense rolling and keep them up altogether.
And they're still working on it. A.J. Moore again looking to throw, has a pass complete, hits Williams with it. Williams on and gets his motor going. He's not going to go down easy. And the Huskies bottled that up quickly. Didn't go for much, about 5 yards, and they're going to have to kick now with 1:43 to go, and the clock is running. Mancius in the punt. Ball hits the ground, but he has his wall there. And the ball is caught at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 with 1:03 to go here in the first half. All Golden West so far. The big play here can change the whole complexion of this game going into halftime. If the Huskies can possibly get a touchdown, even if it's just a big play, does not matter. The momentum swings. And all you need is a little bit, especially when somebody thinks they have you by the throat at 28-0. See the Huskies have it in them. They're going to throw on 1st down. Who wants it? All right, we'll move it up 5 yards. Something was wrong there. Here we go. They try to run on 1st down. They get back to the line of scrimmage. There was just no hole there. There was nothing. And it looks like there might be a little loss there. So they lose a yard on the play. Now they got trips to the near side. They got one receiver to the wide, to the far side. I think they're going to be content just to run it out. Little swing pass out to the flat, incomplete. Stop the clock with 22 seconds left here in the first half. Bring up 3rd down, 11. So the Huskies got enough time to throw a ball downfield. I'd go deep. Give it a shot. Here we go. They keep it on the ground. And it's not a bad run, about 8-yard gain. One of the longest of the night for the Huskies. And that's Tanner Anderson on the carry. And that's it. That's the end of the first half. We're going to end it on that play with the score. Golden West in control, 28-0. Tough first half for ELAC. They got to get in at halftime and make something happen.
And with zeros on the board, we'll step away, take a quick break. We'll be back in about 20 minutes for halftime. You've been watching Husky football right here on SportsNetUSA.net.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the second half action. We are getting underway for kickoff here at Winegart Stadium, East LA and Golden West. The Rustlers have a 28-0 lead. It was all Golden West in the first half. They scored offensively, defense. They scored via the pass, via the run, scooped up a fumble. It's just been crazy here for the Rustlers. East LA now is going to have to settle down here in the second half. Huskies are going to have to kick off. They won't get the ball, but they need to get a stop, stop this opening drive, and start playing some football here to catch up here in the second half as we are just getting underway. After the kickoff, we'll recap some of the scoring and sit back, relax, and let's watch the Huskies and the Rustlers. Pinto setting it up, getting ready to kick off. And we're already seeing new faces in the special teams and the backfield for the Rustlers with this lead right now. And the Rustlers will take off. This is at the 7-yard line, and they'll bring it out to about the 33-yard line. Be 1st and 10. On the return was number 3, that's Sarmiento. We've seen him a couple times earlier running the football. Getting warmed up. So we have somebody down on the field, an injured player, and it looks like it's a Husky. Couple of guys down. Trying to get some numbers. One's 57, I believe. They're both getting up at the same time, so they're both okay. Sometimes you get down on those special teams, man, those kickoffs and those punt returns, and everybody's going a million miles an hour. Sometimes you don't see people when you're ready to hit somebody. You bounce off and take somebody else out. And they were pretty close together, and they're both coming off the field now. And that's why we are in a timeout. Coming off the field first, number 57. And I don't think I have him on my roster. How terrible. 46, 51. Missed him.
You can blame Steven on that one.
Let's see. I might have him over here on this other one. Don't want to give anybody, but it was an injury. Nope, not even. Yeah, it's okay. It's Josh Blaylock. He's from Houston. Pearland High School. Okay, now we'll get underway 1st and 10. We burned 7 seconds so far here in the second half. And it looks like Burns is back at quarterback. And the give goes up the gut once again. And that goes to Walker, number 9. And Walker gets about 7 yards on the carry, and they'll bring up 2nd down. So they're going to be back here, their first unit, and they should. They really should. It was good enough for coach to go to that 2nd unit early, get some playing time in. But it's good to mix it up. You never know who's going down. Look at East LA. They got their quarterback down right now. They've got their 2nd teamer in there. There's a little fake. As you see Burns keep it, and he gets tripped up. He loses 2 yards on the play. Or check that. No, he got a yard. So it'll bring up 3rd down short for the Rustlers.
32.
3rd down at 2 yards.
Big 3rd down play. The give to Walker. He goes up the gut, and he gets the 1st down, and then some. And you got a couple of ELAC players making the stop. Looks like Nicholas Romero was in on it. And it'll bring up 1st down. Burns throws. Burns has a man open, and I don't know if that's a fumble. That might be a fumble. I can't believe the Husky players didn't jump on that. And it is. That's Huskies football. He definitely had it. He definitely took a couple of steps. And then he got hit, and the ball popped out. That's a big play for East LA right there. That's a very big play. Let's see if they can capitalize and turn the momentum around here.
Who hit him? I called it out. I forgot.
First and 10.
Huskies first down from the 35.
Anderson still in the backfield, which is good. Looks like Gueron's lined up behind him. Little play action fake. Ball is tipped and intercepted. And they're going the other way. Golden West turns it into a touchdown. A little tip pass goes for 6. And that's Hughes, number 2 on the return in. Samarin Hughes. And Hughes goes in for the touchdown, and just like that, the Rustlers are back on the board.
When the defense made a play to turn the ball over, ball back to offense. 12:53 on the clock.
Mancias in again. This will be his 5th point of the game. If he can put this through the upright. It's not a guarantee, but he's been pretty good all day and into the evening. The kick is up and the kick is good. 35-0 is the score here as we have just opened up the second half. And a tip ball into the hand of Hughes of the defensive back for the for the Rustlers, and he takes it in 30 yards for the score. And it is what it is. It's been a tough evening for ELAC today. See if they could find a little room here now. Let's break this scoreless drought we have here. Scored 3 points last week against Fullerton. Got to pick it up today. So Mancias is teeing it up, getting ready to kick. And Mancias kicks it off. Ball takes a bounce, and they're going to let it go into the end zone touchback. And the Huskies will start off at their own 20 with 12:52 left here in the third quarter. A frustrating night for ELAC. Not going good tonight here for Last Chance U, as they are affectionately known.
Fun fact, Rich, when you're watching the second season of Last Chance U, if you look very closely in a few select episodes, you can spot myself in the background.
You're out there working it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Did you return anything? Did you tackle anybody, or are you just in the background?
No, for the basketball games.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Now, that's a fun fact. Here's another one that the Huskies are down a player. Now they have 11. All right, refs saying let's get to it. 1st and 10 now. On a keeper. Anderson, he's motoring cross midfield, and he gets tackled at the 40-yard line. Nice gain. About a 38-yard run right there. Nice. Where was that play? That was a definite keeper. It's a fake and then a go. And obviously somebody on the defensive side here didn't stay home. Anderson with Garan in the backfield. Garan with the carry. Anderson keeps it. He gets thrown down. In the backfield. That's a big loss there. And he lost, wow, about almost 7 yards there. Andrew Jordan making the tackle. Refs are looking at that kind of rough, like, yeah, I throw a penalty on this or not. So as it looks like Anderson might have gotten hurt on that last play. New quarterback in, get a number for you. Oh no, it's 29 with it. That's Anderson, Tanner Anderson. Anderson got a few yards. Third and 14. Should say got dropped for a few. Just execution tonight for ELAC just has not been there. Another little play action. Pass was caught. And went for about 3 yards. And that's Victor Rodriguez, Santa Fe High School. Got a Del Rio League guy out there. How about that? ELAC's going to punt on 4th and 11. They're going to try to really narrow this field position now. Because the field position basically has been favoring Golden West all night. But it's their own doing. Delay a game. Going to go back 5 yards. Things just can't get any worse for ELAC right now. They just can't. They have a shot here to pin him down. I might even kick it in the end zone. Try to angle it out. Low snap, get the punt off. It's end over end. Let's see if it gets a bounce, and it does. Everybody gets away, and it's going to be down inside the 10. So that's a good punt. Going to be down to the 7 or 8 yard line. So this is what needs to happen. ELAC needs to shorten this field for themselves when they get it back. It's been good field position for Golden West pretty much most of the game. Out comes the Rustlers now. Burns is still at quarterback. A low snap. Nice cutback. That's number 22. That's Aaron Mitchell on the carry. The Rustlers on first down will run again. And we have a flag. So stop the game again, and we'll see what the penalty is. How sad if that is. Looks like it's a holding penalty possibly. We'll see. It looks like it's going to go against the Rustlers because they're walking it back. You're right, holding penalty. So that kind of negates the first down a little bit because now it's 1st and 20. You're back at the 10. Their drive started at the 8. And another flag or stoppage. False start on offense, so they're going to bring it back another 5 yards. So now they're going to be at the 5-yard line.
False start offense. 5-yard penalty. First down number 5. 25 yards to go.
So it's a 1st and 25 from the 5. Anderson looking to throw, or checked it. That was Burns. And the pass is complete for a first down. Getting it all back on one throw. Wow. That was a quick pass, but it paid dividends. That was Trey Nelson. This guy's from Verrado High School in Arizona. Buckeye, Arizona. I don't even think that's on the map anywhere. 1st and 10 at the 37. Little stutter step and another 9, possibly 10-yard gain. Let's see what they give him. We have a Husky down on the field. Looks like a cramp or an ankle, possibly an ankle twist. Mitchell was on the carry that time. We have a timeout on the field due to the injury. Nope, just a little ankle sprain. That's Camarena, number 6, coming off the field. He'd be all right. He'll be back. But the Rustlers are moving. They're at the 48-yard line, their own 48. Little play action fake going the opposite way. Pass complete. And out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Nice grab there. Fernando Garcia on the receiving end of that. Fountain Valley tight end. The Rustlers right now are moving at will. A little over 7 minutes to play here. The give again to the back. Mitchell again. He's going to be about a yard shy of a first down. They'll have to go again. 2nd down now. 2nd and 2, actually. Aaron Mitchell getting the bulk of the plays here in the backfield. Here's Mitchell again with the grab. Mitchell might have got that first down on that last effort, that little spin move.
First down, Golden West.
And they get the first down. So the Rustlers will operate at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
Rustlers first down from the 24-yard line.
To give to Mitchell. Mitchell running off tackle. 5 or 6 yard gain. And the clock continues to move. 5:24, 5:23 to go here in the 3rd. The Rustlers driving. Burns taking his time. And that's going to be a procedure penalty. Mitchell stood up and was ready to take the ball before the ball was snapped. Again, move it back 5. Clock stops, 5 minutes left. So 2nd down, 6 to go. Burns with it. Burns looking, has a lot of time. Now he's going to run with it. Runs out of bounds at the 20. And they're going to put his foot down at the 18. So 3rd down for the Rustlers. Aaron Mitchell in the backfield still. It's been either Mitchell or Burns taking turns running with the pass here every now and then. And now they're looking downfield. There's Burns with it. Burns is going to go. He tucks it, and Burns runs out of bounds at the 9. So Burns gets a 1st down, stops the clock with 3:55 left here in the 3rd quarter of play. Little fake to Mitchell, and Burns falls down. So give a sack. The Huskies. One of the few positives today. Just Blaylock, that's his 2nd sack of today in today's ball game. There's a pass complete out in the flat. Mitchell again. Wait for the flags to come back up. Looking at 3rd and goal inside the 15-yard line. Pass to the corner on a fade, and is it caught? Touchdown! Unbelievable catch. Oh, my. That is a great catch. It was caught by the defensive player back there. He kind of tipped it and right into the hands. That was a great play. 88, Trey Nelson again. Nice catch. And the Rustlers now eclipse the 40-point mark. And the extra point attempt by Mancias is up, and it is good. Time it down the field with 2:08 left. 42-0. Now we have some pushing and shoving inside, and they've thrown a flag, so there'll be something assessed on the kickoff here. Wow. This is the most points the Huskies, the Rustlers have put up all year. 42, is it? Yep, 37 was the previous high. They beat Riverside, and so now they're up there, man. They're starting to go. They're gonna. This score holds up, which it looks like it may. They'll go to 4-1. Their lone loss was the San Diego Mesa. Man, see, it's been pretty busy today. A lot of kickoffs, punts, extra points. I mean, he's doing it all tonight. The decent kickoff goes to the 20-yard line. Being returned. Might be a flag on that play, face mask, like a helmet grab or something, but you saw the head stop and turn, and usually that's an indication that somebody grabbed the face mask or the helmet. Can't tackle the head. It's off limits. Yep, it's a face mask penalty. And even though that wasn't intentional, it's going to be a big one. You can have unintentional face mask, and then you can have intentional. And when they mean intentional, it's just maybe the guy didn't let go right away. Sometimes your hands get caught in the face mask, and right away you got to pull your hand out because your finger's going to break. So there's no money in it. There just isn't. But some guys get a good hold, man. They don't want to let go. First down, they're in Rustler territory. Short run there for about 4 yards. If my memory serves me correctly, they've only had better field position once in this game, and that was on a turnover when they ended. The Huskies had the ball on the 29, and then they started going backwards with it. So if they can cross the 29 here, it'll be the best field position all day. Maybe they could get something going with 1:27 to play in the third quarter. Here we go. Anderson with it again, and he gets the first down. There's no doubt about that. So first down for the Huskies, down to the 28, and this is with absolute best field position they've had all day. With 1 minute left in the third quarter, they finally crack it. They're down to the 28, and they're moving. So Anderson's rush gets him the first down. Little play action fake, and the ball's batted down. Incomplete. The Rustlers are on it. Their defense is opportunistic, and they tackle in bunches. Everything they do in bunches. There's always 2 or 3 guys around the ball, around a guy, and they bunch up quick. They're not kidding around. So the incomplete passing was batted down. We'll bring up a 2nd and 10 now for the Huskies. They've got to get some dividends paid here. Giron in the backfield. Giron gets the call. There's a short gain. No flag. A lot of flags tonight. I don't know what the number is, but it's pretty big. For the Huskies. So looking at 3rd and 9, and the quarter's going to expire, I believe. And that's going to do it here for the third quarter of play. 42-0, Golden West, but the Huskies are knocking on the door. Never too late. Never too late. So the Huskies have had a pretty good drive after the kickoff return and the face mask penalty. Put together a couple of first downs. But now they got a 3rd and 9. That's a problem. There's a lot about standing on the players on both sides of the field tonight. I've called many games with some of these kids on the field, their high school games, and man, that Drew Faulkner over there on Golden West side, he's in street clothes tonight. He's got an injury, but that kid could flat out play. I have to believe he's one of the best players on the Rustler team. He was a terror in high school, so was his brother. They were amazing. Play any position, and pretty much did. Same thing on both sides, though. There's just a ton of players that have potential to go to the next level. And here we go, 3rd down. This is crucial, 3rd and 9. Anderson drops, looks, throws, overthrows his target, incomplete. And it'll bring up 4th down for the Huskies. And they're going to punt, possibly, maybe a field goal attempt. Let's see. Yep, they're going to try to kick a field goal here. It'll be a 45-yarder. This is Pinto. They didn't call it. Definitely, there should have been a penalty on that play. I don't understand why the flag wasn't thrown. They've thrown a plethora of them tonight. And it looks like Golden West was offsides. They definitely encroached, and the refs, I don't know what they're looking at. You know, as a broadcaster, you don't want to complain too much about the officiating, but that was pretty bad right there. That should have been a 5-yard penalty. You can get back all you want. Once you pass that line, though, I don't think you can go back. So 1st down for Golden West. They'll take over at the 32-yard, or excuse me, at the 28-yard line or 27-yard line of their own. And it looks like Burns is still in the ball game. He's got to get his work. And the handoff up the middle. Doesn't look like anybody's wrapping up for the Huskies right now. They got to wrap them up, man. They got to grab the legs. That was number 24 rushing the football right there for Golden West. That's Kendrick Thomas. And it's been running back by committee tonight with the Rustlers. Thomas still in the backfield. Burns with the hard count, trying to draw him off sides. Here comes Thomas the other way. Thomas to the outside. Thomas is gone. Thomas made one fake, and he is gone. Goodbye. 66-yard touchdown run. That's a long run. Wow. Kendrick Thomas. On a sweep. Ha. And it was a misdirection, and not everybody pulled. It wasn't like a Packers sweep of the 60s and 70s. It was just a fake, and he just took off, man. One head fake, and he was gone. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. It's not Mancias this time that kicked that ball, by the way. Got a new kicker in there. Everybody's getting some time now. Jason Montero was good on the extra point. And the score's now 49-0. Well, I think it's safe to say that Golden West is going to go to 4-1 on the season, and the Huskies will go to 1-3. Although there is almost 14 minutes left. Victor Rodriguez is dropped back along with Tanner Anderson. Looks like Anderson's going to get the ball. Gets it on a bounce from the 8. And Anderson just runs into traffic, gets out to the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Huskies. Clock did not run on that play. Not 1 second was off that clock. Everybody needs work. All right, 1st and 10 now. Michael Anderson in the ball game at quarterback. And the give goes back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard pickup. 2nd down. That was Tanner Anderson with the carry. He picked up 2, so 2nd and 8 now. And that's a long 8. There goes Anderson. Tries to fake and nothing doing. 52 with the sack. It's Josh Clark. 6 foot, 220-pound linebacker from Corona Centennial. Corona Centennial, for those of you that don't know, is one of the top teams in the country. Every year they're in the top 20. The only problem is they schedule Mater Dei every year, who ends up being the national champ. And they usually have Bosco on their schedule somewhere as well. But Centennial's a powerhouse. Matt Logan. And here's the give again to Anderson. Anderson up the gut. I think he got the 1st down. No, he did not. Check that. He's out to the 28. 4th down. And the Huskies will have to punt once again. Pinto in the ball game to punt. Sarmiento is dropping back to receive the punt. And the kick is away. Might have shanked it just a little bit. And it goes out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And that's where the Rustlers will have it with 11:20 left here in the 4th quarter of play. So we have a holding call. Something to that matter, but whatever it is, it's going against the Rustlers. They're calling an illegal block on it. And that's a big one. So now they're going all the way back to the 23-yard line where they will operate.
50-50 raffle. If you have ticket number 771228U or on Twitter, that's 771228. Head down to the cheerleaders of the court to claim your prize.
11:20 on the clock.
Burns still in at quarterback for Golden West. Well, 16 now has turned into 15, actually. Stiegler. Camden Stiegler is now the quarterback. Will Burns is done for the night. So the Rustlers just working the clock down right now. Calling the play. Jai Williams in the backfield. We saw his debut here in the third quarter. He's got it again. Here he goes, Williams. Williams tries to go up the middle. Right into the heart of the Husky defense. Picked up a couple yards. Third and 6. Stiegler sets his line, makes the call, throws incomplete over the middle. Nobody there. So the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Now they will kick the ball away. We'll see if we get a new punter in there. And they do not. It'll be Mancias. So the Huskies have 2 men deep. And we already have flags again. We've had flags just about every play tonight. Trying to see what they're going to call. They're trying to figure it out. Coach is trying to help them. Legal procedure going against the Rustlers. And they'll kick it again, but 5 yards deeper. So Mancias will kick it again. Ball bounces. 13 grabs it, gets down to the 29-yard line. And we have a flag down, I believe. We might have a roughing the kicker, I don't know. The minute they saw the flag, they get well right away. Mancias went down, so you got to assume that they roughed him. And I'm not sure if that won't be an automatic first down, if that is the call.
Looks like it was more of a running into the kicker call than it would be a roughing the kicker call. Either way, it's not going to be first down yardage. You're right on that, Rich.
Yeah, I didn't know if it'd be first down yardage or not, because there is a difference, like face mask. It's intentional, unintentional, whatever, you know. But they're going to kick it anyway, and they should. They should. That's too bad, because it negates a good return by Johnson, Kalik Johnson, who returned that ball. So they'll kick again. Hold on, we're going to stop the game again. Another flag. What is this, too much time? Delay a game, okay. So now they're going to go back 5 for the original, and we're going to kick it again. Quite possibly. I don't think you can decline that.
You can, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Can you? I know you could decline a a dead ball foul. Because it was dead ball. No, the ball was not in play.
That or it's waved off entirely.
Yeah, something that was like, no, he sneezed. He's all right. Kind of a short kick. Everybody gets away from it. It's taken a East LA bounce. I don't know why the Rustlers didn't jump on that ball. It was clearly going East LA's way. But it doesn't matter. The ball's at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10.
First down, Huskies to the 47.
I don't know if the penalties are disrupting this game or what. I mean, seriously, the flow of it just hasn't been a good flow at all for either side. All right, Anderson and Giron in the backfield. Giron back to the line of scrimmage and push back. No gain. So 2nd and 10 for the Huskies. Oh, wait a minute. They got a yard out of that. How about that? 2nd and 9. It looked like he hit the line and they just drove him back. They met everybody there at that point. Huskies in an offset eye. Pass is incomplete. Wow. Wide open was Chris Hicks. I don't know if Hicks didn't see it because he certainly didn't go back to the ball or try to catch it. His arms never extended. It was like he didn't even see it. 3rd down. Big 3rd down play, 3rd and 9. Anderson throws, incomplete. Just threw over the pile and just landed nowhere. Nobody there. Again, more miscommunication. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. A lot of passes going to nobody tonight on both sides. And as the Huskies should do, they're going to go for it. They're already in Rustlers territory at the 46. You have nothing to lose by going for it here. Little field position, but it's not going to matter. You got to try to get this 1st down. That's how you build a program. Oh, there you go, touchdown! And that should have been a penalty. On a penalty, that should have been called because the defensive back never turned around. But the receiver did catch the ball and scored. Unbelievable. On a 4th down.
Well, also managing to just barely stay in bounds while making the catch. He was so close to that sideline, Rich.
Yes, he was. Tiptoeing his way down there, kept his balance. That was great play. So the Huskies get on the board, albeit late in the 4th quarter. They could use it. And again, I told you, you have to go for it at some point. You do. And they went for it on 4th down instead of trying to pin it and stop the bleeding. Instead, they went for it. Again, a program can turn around on a play like that.
All you got to do is believe.
A season can. Yeah, just believe you can get it done, you get it done. Because they basically have had no offense tonight. The defense for the Rustlers has been really good. And here on the extra point, they're a man short out there. They've gone up with 10 guys. So we have a timeout on the field, 8:12 left. I really don't know what can be being discussed at this point on the extra point and calling a timeout. I don't know what the point of discussion is, but there were 10 guys that came out, and I guess you do have to at some point have these learning moments, right, in real time. And maybe that's a teaching moment. That's why they called it. 8:12 to go, 49-6. And they're going to kick it. They're going to go ahead and kick the extra point. They're not going to go for two. I thought they might try it. Maybe they still might. Parker Pinto in to kick. They got to call it that time. Jeez. I mean, come on. He took forever to throw that flag. He's trying to burn time off that clock. It's an untimed down, the extra point anyway, so. But that's amazing. Go for two now. Why not?
On the 1 yard line for the PAT.
And the kick is up, and the kick is good. 8:12 left in the game, 49-7, Golden West. So the Huskies avoid the shutout. And that was a great athletic play right there. The wide receiver never broke his concentration. The defensive back was in his face. He never turned around to see the ball, had his hands up. I thought for sure he was going to run right through the receiver, but the receiver stayed with it, caught the ball over him, and took off. Doesn't get any better than that. Golden West has 8 minutes and 12 seconds to respond. The Huskies came out with like 15 guys. Now they got the right allotment out there. All right, Pinto sets it up. He's going to go out of the end zone on this one. Nice high kick, deep. Taken at the 12. And that's it. Out to the 32-yard line. 1st and 10. The Rustlers have it. This is without a question the biggest night for the Rustlers this season. 37 points was their previous high. It's not the points matter. It just tells you where you're at and how well you're doing. They're able to put up good points every night. They're averaging about 35 a night now. And if you can pretty much win football games when you score 35 points. Unless you were USC last year and the year before. Having the top offense and the worst defense. There we go. Another off tackle run. Touchdown, possibly. Wow. And the Rustlers continue to throw fresh legs in there. This time, number 33, Chapman, Christian Chapman, 5'11", 170-pound running back. And the Rustlers are all the way downfield. They're down to the 37 of the Huskies. I can't imagine they're going to throw the ball here, but it is a new quarterback in there for the Huskies. They hand it off. Here we go again. Chapman.
First down, Rustlers to the rout, field 7.
So the Rustlers have A.J. Moore back in at quarterback. And now getting the carries in the fourth quarter, Christian Chapman from Long Beach Wilson. They give the Chapman, slips a tackle, and then gets nailed. Things are getting a little heated on that line, boy. Getting close to a civil war out there.
I know 57 made a great hit on that play, but you got to remember, you're down 42 points.
Yeah.
Like, you have no reason to be mouthy at this stage.
Not at all. You are absolutely right. But that's just football, man. You know how that is. It's just football. If you ain't talking, you ain't trying. But yeah, when you're down by this much, you just should pretty much just stop beaking off and get out of it. Get going. Second and 9. They give again to Chapman. Chapman trying to break to the outside. Runs into a couple of Huskies. The Huskies just need to wrap up better. They're getting to the point of attack, but they're not wrapping up, and people are able to spin away, get away. You got to wrap, baby. You have to get your hands around the defender, wrap it around tight. And again, a lot of pushing and shoving on that line, man. Players from both sides are just pulling their teammates back, saying, "Come on, let's get out of here. What are we doing?" Thomas is in the ball game in the backfield now. I'm sure he'll be getting it. And Thomas gets the call. Thomas up the gut. And Thomas has the first down. Still on his feet, down pretty close to the goal line. Stopped them around the 2-yard line. Nice 10-yard gain on that play. He runs so hard. He's got one gear, and that's fast. He doesn't need faster. He has fast. Clock running down. We have 4 minutes to go. 49-7. The Rustlers. And they want to put this game away now. They want to put it in the end zone to make sure the Huskies can't come back. Man, they had a little momentum going. But I think it's a pretty much foregone conclusion. This is done. They're taking a delay a game now, which is it's a classy thing to do if you're the other team, if you're the coach. Hey, let the clock go. This game's done. Let's get out of here. I can't tell you how many times on the last play of a game where it's pretty much been decided that players get hurt, and it's nothing that's going on the field. Nobody's trying to hurt anybody. It just happens. It's football. You can walk back to the huddle and turn suddenly and tear an ACL. It's happened. And now they're kind of in the victory formation right now on 1st and goal, and they're at the 7, and they're just going to take a knee now and get out of here. They're going to have to take it a couple more times, and if I'm ELAC, I'm not stopping this clock. And they get back in the victory formation. They'll take another knee and burn another 40 seconds. As it is now, they don't have to snap the ball. They're in control. They don't have to snap it for another. They can run this clock down almost to 2 minutes if they want. And they're going to do that. And I'll be honest, I would do the same thing. I would do the same exact thing. It's a little rough go tonight for East LA, but it's not the end of the world or the season for that matter. There's a long way to go. Plenty of time to right this ship and get things rocking. For Golden West, they're just humming, man. They look like they've done this quite a while. So now you have the 2-minute timeout is what they call it. The pros, it's a 2-minute warning. I know the college is adopting it this year. But real quick, as we see the Huskies down 49-7, they are going to play Orange Coast next week, and the week after that, it's Long Beach. Clash of the President's Cup. Long Beach City College is pretty tough, man.
So
They got all those kids in that Moore League, and that Moore League's pretty tough, man.
So it looks like with the score that it is, they're just opting for a running clock and
Yeah.
foregoing the 2-minute timeout.
Yeah, just do it. Coaches agreed to it. You can do it. And they'll do this one more time. ELAC will get the ball back with about, 40 seconds to play or so, maybe a little bit less. But they're going to get the ball back. Then we'll see what they do with it. Give it a shot. Look what happened last time, right? On 4th down. Give it a shot. Maybe you got something going here. So it's a rough one. This is a rough one for East LA. This one's going to hurt a little bit, but they'll dust themselves off, and the Huskies will be back. They always come back. Golden West moving up to 3-1 on the season. Next week, they got to play Citrus, Orange Coast, and then San Bernardino Valley. And then they got to end with some very interesting games between Long Beach City College and Cerritos. Those are traditional powerhouses in community college football. So it's a lot of football left, man. Tons. So this is just one more bump in the road. And that looks like that's going to be it. The clock's going to run out here at Winegart Stadium on the campus of East LA College, where the final score, once again, the Golden West Rustlers defeat the East Los Angeles Huskies 49-7. On behalf of everybody here at USA Sportsnet or SportsNetUSA.net, I'm Rich Estrella saying so long, my friends, here once again at Winegart Stadium, 49-7, Golden West over East Los Angeles.